Hello students, welcome to today's session. The story we are doing today is very special. It's called Onjays of Little Andaman. But tell me, do you know what Andaman is? So Andaman is an island. But what is an island? So an island is a piece of land which is surrounded by water on all sides. Wouldn't that look beautiful? So with that, let's get started on our story. Tambolai, a young man from the Onge community, lived on the island of Little Andaman. He passed his days admiring nature. The crystal clear sea and the emerald green hills filled his heart with joy and excitement. His community lived on fish from the sea and juicy fruits from the forest of the hills. The forest was their home and they lived in huts made of leaves. On a fine morning, while he stood by the shimmering waters, lost in his thought, he was startled by a thundering sound. He saw the summit of a hill blow up into 1,000 pieces and hot lava flow out of it. He quickly ran to his village and narrated the incident about the volcano. Everybody was panic-stricken. The elders could not decide what to do. "I think we should stay here and wait out," said one of them. However, Tambolai disagreed. He said, "The lava is dangerous and can kill us." Right, it was very dangerous. Do you want to know what happens next? Let's find out. The elders refused to agree with him. Tambolai quickly broke a branch and drew out a map of the island on the sand, which he remembered well. He drew the path from the hills to their village. Tambolai also described how the lava would flow from the hills to their huts and destroy everything. When the young people in the group saw this, they believed him and chose to go with him. The elders also agreed. Soon they packed all their belongings and left their huts. Tambolai led the way out of the canopy of trees where they lived. He suggested they walk out of the forest and along the beach. Buka, an elderly person in the community, suggested that they walk on the opposite side of the hill that erupted. Within a few hours, they climbed up to the top of another hill and reached a safe distance. At the time of sunset, Tambolai and his community could see an area of their village being covered with lava from a distance. Everybody thanked Tambolai and praised him for his presence of mind. Tambolai was selected to be the next chief of his community. Wow, that was an inspiring story, wasn't it? Come, it's time to look at some of the words. Let's look at their meaning so that we understand the story better. So are you ready? Let's go. The first word we have is Onje, which means a community of people who live on the islands of Andaman. Excellent. And what is an island? A piece of land completely surrounded by water. Wow. Okay, next one is crystal clear, which means completely clear and bright. Excellent. Next word we have is emerald, which means bright green in color. All right. What's the next word? It's shimmering, to shine with a soft light that seems to move slightly. Awesome. Next up we have startled, feeling surprised or frightened. Next up we have volcano, which is a mountain with a large opening at the top through which gases and lava are forced out into the air. Okay. Next word is erupt, when burning rocks and smoke are thrown out from a volcano. Lastly, we have The word convince, which means to make somebody or yourself believe that something is true. Alright, so are you ready for a few questions on the story? Here's the first one. What happened while Tambolai stood beside the sea? So the answer to that is Tambolai heard a thundering sound and saw the summit of a hill blow up into 1,000 pieces and hot lava flow out of it when he stood beside the sea. Very good. The next question we have is why did Tambolai convince others to leave their village? Option 1 is he wanted to explore the other areas. Option 2 is the hot lava might cover their homes and destroy everything. So, what do you think is the answer to that? Very good. The answer is option 2. The hot lava might cover their homes and destroy everything. Okay, well done, children. So, I hope you had a lot of fun learning about the story, The Onjays of Little Andaman. You did very well learning this lesson. Come back next time as we have more fun stories, poems, all of that planned for you. Till then, take care. Goodbye.